join. I don't have anything with me, of course. Trendy, thank you for joining. I need to turn up my brightness. Ugh. I am not late, sick. No, I am late. I am having technical difficulties because, as you can see, I am not at my current location. Now, can you hear me and can you see me? Because I sound very echoey right now. I can't even hear myself, really. Can you hear me? Yes or no? I need to know before I begin. Good. Thank you. Ridiculous. I am not in my usual setup because I was forced to go on vacation, okay? I did not want to go on vacation, but I had to apparently, okay? So thank you. I do not want to be here, but I have to be here. I would much rather be at home doing homework. Thank you. It's ridiculous, honestly. I should not be here right now. Now, this is going to be a shorter live stream because it's issue after issue technically, but I wanted to go live just for a little bit. So thank you for being here. And before we begin, I want to give you the 3 simple rules of this live stream, okay? Rule number 1 of a live stream, this is a pro school live stream. You are not allowed to say rude things about school here. Rule number 2 of my live stream, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number 3 of my live stream, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me. Because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. Thank you. No, don't spam job. That's not funny. Thank you, Nicole Cranfill. I do not need a job, okay? I am the teacher's pet for a reason. I do not need a job application. What I need is school. What I need is learning. What I need is homework. Leave my live now if you're going to be rude to me. Follower, thank you for the super chat. Follower says, I love school. I got an A. What is that, an 7 plus? Yeah, that is not possible, follower. You are a liar, and I want you gone now. I'm glad you're in Camp Low, but you should be in school. Thank you, I appreciate that. Tulin, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, Tulin. That is the number 1 largest super chat of the entire live stream, so if it stays that way for the whole live, your name and your name alone is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number 1 largest super chat of every live stream, and right now it's you, so if it stays that way, you're going to be named number 163. Thank you, I appreciate that, Tulin. Tulin says a mega mind. Okay. That is not funny. I do not look like Megamind. I want you out of my live now. You will not speak to me like that. That is so disrespectful, honestly. Leave my live now, Tulin. You're going on the bad student list where you belong. In case you're new here, I'm keeping track of what you say in my live stream. If you see anything rude or disrespectful, you go on the bad student list. If you see anything nice, though, you go on the good student list. So shut up now and be nice to me. Thank you, Tulin. Get out now. Anthony, thank you for the super chat. Anthony says, I am back and I hate you. Okay, that's not funny. That's cyberbullying. How dare you? How dare you say you hate me? Everyone in this live stream loves me. There is no one better than me in this entire live stream. Leave my live now if you think you're better than me. Thank you. Honestly, ridiculous. You will not speak to me like that. Tricky, thank you for the super chat. How dare you say that about our teacher, though? I want you gone now. How dare you use a super chat to say something so rude? Leave my live now. You're on the bad student list, Tricky. Get out now. You're not funny. Mike Allen, thank you for the super chat. Mike says, will you do a special live at 1 million subscribers? Maybe I will, Mike. I'll think about it because that sounds like a very fun idea. Thank you, Mike, for actually commenting something nice on my live stream, unlike half the people here. Thank you. Sarah says your hair looks nice. Thank you, Sarah. I have the best hair to ever exist. Follower, thank you for the super chat. Follower says, I farted on a job application, then on you. Okay, that's not funny. That is rude. That is disrespectful. And I want you out of my live now. How dare you? That is disgusting. Anthony, thank you for the super chat. Anthony says, I'm sorry. Good, you should be sorry. You will not disrespect me in my own live stream. Who do you think you are? Honestly. That is pathetic. Leave my live now if you're going to be rude to me. Now, who said that? I don't exist comments. Get a job, Megamind. Okay. I am not going to get a job. I am the teacher's pet. That means I go to school all the time. That means I do not want a job. If I get a job, then that means that I will not be going to school as much as I do now. Thank you. Honestly, ridiculous. Tricky says, I flush my homework down the toilet. That's not funny, Tricky. You should not be flushing your homework down the toilet. Homework is an amazing thing that our teacher gives us every night. You should be so thankful that you get homework. I want you out of my live now. Honestly, ridiculous. Leave my live now. How dare you speak to me like that? Unacceptable. That is unacceptable, honestly. This is a pro school live stream. That is the number one rule here. You are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here. Rule number 2 of my live stream. If you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number 3 of my live stream. If you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, like Tulin did, you are required to compliment me. Because the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. Leave my live now if you're going to be rude to me. Wacky, thank you for the super chat. Wacky says, oh brother, this guy stinks. Okay. I do not stink, okay? I am absolutely amazing. There is no one out there better than me. You are jealous of me, and I want you out of my live now. You will not speak to me like that. That is so unbelievably rude. That is not funny at all, honestly. Ronaldo says, where are you? I am sadly on vacation right now. I was forced to go to the beach, okay? I wanted to stay home and do homework all day you saw nothing. I did not just spit on my phone, okay? I wanted to stay home and do homework all day. I wanted to go to school all day, but my parents said, you need to go to the beach. You need to go relax. No, it is ridiculous. I am so upset to be here right now. It is ridiculous. I want to be back at home at my desk where I belong. Thank you. It's ridiculous, honestly. Tricky says, I got you a job interview. No, you did not. How dare you say that to me? You will not get me a job interview. You will not get me a job application. That is not funny. This is no laughing matter. We do not joke around about jobs. I want you out of my live now if you're going to joke around about me getting a job. It is so disrespectful. Mike Allen, thank you for the $5 green super chat, Mike. Mike, that is tied for the number 1 largest super chat of the entire live stream. That means if it stays that way for the whole live, your name and Tulin's name, both of your names, are going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number 1 largest super chat of every live stream, and right now it's the both of you. So if it stays that way, both of you go on there. Thank you for that $5 green super chat. Mike says, guys, he is not Unk, he is not Dora, he is not Megamind. School does not suck. He doesn't need a job. Stop being rude. Thank you, Mike. I can always count on you to be such a nice student. Thank you, Mike, for using your large super chat to say something nice to me, because as you can see, the larger the super chat is, the longer it stays on my screen. So thank you, Mike, for actually being nice to me. I appreciate that. You're going on my good student list where you belong. Thank you, Mike, for not bullying me. Amtrak, thank you for the super chat. Amtrak says, Andrew pulled the fire alarm today. Okay, that is actually illegal, so thank you for letting me know. I'm putting Andrew on the bad student list where they belong. Leave my live now. That is not funny. Besties, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Besties, for not commenting something rude on my live stream. I appreciate that. 999, thank you for the super chat, Jeremiah. Jeremiah says, I love math. Thank you, Jeremiah, but it's called mathematics, so say it right. It is not pronounced math. It is called mathematics. So get it right now. That is so rude, honestly. Do not mispronounce mathematics here. Bushy, thank you for the $5 green super chat, Bushy. Thank you, Bushy. That is tied for the number one largest super chat of the entire live stream. So if it stays that way for the whole live, your name and your name alone, or not your name alone, your name, Mike's name, and Tula's name, all three of your names are going to go on here. This honor rolls away for me to honor the number one largest super chat of every live stream, and it's all three of you. So shout out to all three of you. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Bushy says, sunburn is just afterburn and poison damage over time. Yeah. That is not educational. I have made it very clear that you are required legally to leave educational comments in my live stream. I fail to see how that is educational, Bushy. Thank you. But you need to start being respectful towards my rules. Thank you. I appreciate that, Bushy. Jeremiah, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, Jeremiah. Jeremiah says, okay, I'm sorry. It's called mathematics. You're happy now? Thank you, I am happy now. You should always call our classes by their proper names. It is called mathematics. It is not called math. Thank you, Jeremiah, for admitting to your mistake. Someone named Tainish just commented, Koi Goblin. I do not look like a goblin. Leave my live now. I am a human being. Do not be rude to me like that. Kiki, thank you for that $5 green super chat. Thank you, Kiki. Kiki says, I love school. It is the best, and guys, be gone if you want to be rude. I agree completely. If you are going to be rude to me, then I want you out of Alive now. You are not allowed to be here. You are only allowed to be here if you're going to be a good student. And if you're going to be a bad student, I want you gone now. Who do you think you are? Matt Barnes, thank you so much for that $10 yellow super chat, Matt. Matt says, get a job, hippie. Okay. I am not a hippie, and I am not going to get a job. Leave my live now. How dare you say that to me? That is disgusting. You are disgusting. That is so rude and so disrespectful, honestly. I am not going to fill out this job application. I will never, ever need one of these. I am a student. I'm going to go to school for the rest of my life. I want you out of my life now. How dare you speak to me like that? Matt, how about you get a job and leave my life? I don't want you here. We do not say that word here. Anthony, thank you for the super chat. Anthony says Matt Barnes is right now. I want everyone right now to dislike that yellow super chat. That is not funny. I do not need a job. Stop supporting Matt. To all 55 people who liked that yellow super chat, leave my live now. Amtrak, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Amtrak says everyone needs to respect Koi Dog. I agree. This is my live stream. I am the owner here, so you need to respect me. Honestly, why are you here if you are going to be rude to me? It is not funny. Wow. Bushy, are you kidding me? Bushy just sent a $20 orange super chat. That is insane, Bushy. That is the second largest, or no, that's the number one largest super chat of the entire live stream. That means if it stays that way for the whole live stream, your name and your name alone is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number one largest super chat of every live stream. And right now it is you. So if it stays that way, you are going to be named number 163 on the official Koi Dog honor roll. That is insane. Thank you so much, Bushy. Shout out to you. Bushy says, ballin' out. By the way, my favorite subject is chemistry or graphic design or anything that is really hands-on. That is so good to hear. You know what? I'm glad you like chemistry, but graphic design is not a real class. The only real classes in school are science, mathematics, social studies, or English class, or a foreign language class. Leave my live now if you don't like any of those classes. Bushy, I know you're a good student, though. I'm going to put you on my super good student list. Thank you, Bushy, for not being rude to me, unlike half the people here. And thank you once again for that $20 orange super chat, the number one largest one of the whole live stream. Thank you. It is so hot down here. I am sweating so much. Wow. Yeah, this is not my usual setup, in case you can't tell. I am sadly on vacation right now. I am being forced to go to the beach, and it's not funny. I do not want to be at the beach. I want to be at home, studying and learning and doing homework. Wacky World, thank you for the super chat. Wacky World says, why are you built like Nick Birch from Big Mouth. Okay, that's not funny. I do not look like a cartoon character. I am a normal human being. I do not look like a cartoon character. I want you out of my life now. You will not speak to me like that. Honestly. That is so rude. Bestie Creations comments, if you want to be at school, get a job as a teacher. Stop using the J-O-B word. That is not funny. I do not want a job. I do not want a job as a teacher. What I want is to go to school as a student for the rest of my life. It is not that complicated to figure out. Thank you. Dr. Ghostface, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Dr. Ghostface says fart. Okay. That's not funny. Don't use potty language here. Leave my live now. That is so rude, honestly. You're going on my bad student list. I want you out of my live stream. In case you're new here, I keep track of what you say in this live stream. If you comment anything rude or disrespectful, you go on the bad student list. If you say anything nice, though, you go on my good student list. So shut up right now and be nice to me. Thank you. Get out. Honestly, ridiculous. Jeremiah, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Jeremiah, for not being rude to me. I appreciate that. Honestly, Jeremiah says, can you help me out with a math equation? No, because that is something that you should do on your own. I am not here to give you answers to mathematics. Addie says, calm down. I am not going to calm down when people are being rude to me in my live stream. Honestly, it is rude comments after rude comments after rude comments, and it is unacceptable here. This is an educational live stream. You are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here. That is rule number 1. Rule number 2, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I am forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number 3 in my live stream, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me. Because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. Thank you. Leave my live now. Thank you. Lainey, thank you for the super chat. Lainey says the teacher said she hates you. Okay. The teacher would never say that because my teacher loves me and I want you out of my live now. You will not speak to me like that. That is so rude. I am the best student ever. My teacher loves me. Leave my live now if you can't understand that. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. I'd appreciate that so much. Do it now. Thank you. Only good students subscribe to me. Thank you. I want to do one more shout out to Bushy real quick. Bushy sent a $20 orange super chat. That is the number 1 largest super chat of the entire live stream. And if it stays that way for the whole live, Bushy's name is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number 1 largest super chat of every live stream. And right now it's Bushy. So shout out to you, Bushy. Thank you so much for that $20 orange super chat. If it stays that way, you're definitely going on the honor roll. I appreciate that. Thank you. What on earth is that? Are you kidding? Someone named Follower just sent a super chat with the most absurd message I've ever seen. I can't read that because that is disgusting. I don't want to know about how you farted, okay? This is not a live stream where we discuss foul language and potty words. We discuss school. It's an educational live stream. Talking about farts is not educational. And it's not appropriate either, so I want you out of a live now. Tiny T, thank you for the super chat. Tiny says Megamind. Okay. I am not Megamind, Tiny. I want you out of my live now. You will not speak to me like that. That is so rude, honestly. Lainey, thank you for the super chat. Lainey says, well, your teacher is my mom and she lives with me. My teacher is not your mother. What you are is a liar. And I want you out of my live now. You will not lie in my live stream. How dare you? You're a disgusting individual. Book Lover says, everyone hates homework but you. Yeah, no, that is not true. Everyone here loves homework. I want everyone in this live stream right now to tell me how much you love homework. I guarantee there is not one person here who doesn't like homework. And if you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. I'd appreciate that so much. I don't know how close we are, but we are very close, I think, to 787,000 subscribers. That is insane, so please be sure to subscribe right now. Do it now. Thank you. I appreciate that. School is not boring. Why are people saying I hate homework? Are you kidding me right now? No. To everyone here who just said they do not like homework, I want you out of my life. You are not welcome here. You are not allowed here. Get out now. No one wants you here. Absolutely unacceptable. Get out now. Nichols Network, thank you so much for that $10 yellow super chat. I remember you, Nichols. You are an OG. Thank you, Nichols. Nichols says, teacher's pet's list of crimes: assault and battery, theft, breaking and entering, destruction of property, and lying to an officer who thinks he should get charged. I have never committed a crime in my entire life. I want you out of my life now. How dare you speak to me like that? That is not funny. That is not funny. That is so unbelievably rude, and I want you out of the live now. You are not funny, Nichols Network. You are going on the bad student list where you belong. I don't care if you sent the second largest super chat of the entire live stream. I want you gone. Follower, thank you for the super chat. Follower says, you're so cringe, bro. Megamind for real. I do not look like Megamind. I am not blue, I am not bald, and I do not have a large forehead. I have a very tiny forehead. My forehead might look a little shiny right now because I am sweating a lot because I am not in my usual place. And it is very hot here. Thank you, follower. Leave my live now. Tiny, thank you for the $5 green super chat. What? Did you send the bore emoji? What does that mean? I am not a bore. Thank you very much. I am not boring. I am very amazing. Everyone here loves me. Dump Truck, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Dump Truck says, I won another scholarship to culinary school. Okay. Culinary school? No. That is not school. Leave my live now. Dump Truck says, I got it because I was good at mathematics and reading, so what did you say about me not learning math? Okay. You do not learn math in culinary school because it is for cooking. It's in the name, buddy. It's not that hard to understand. Leave my live now. You should not be going to culinary school. You should be going to school. Ridiculous, honestly. Lainey, thank you for the super chat. Lainey says, then how do I know that your teacher's name is Erica? My teacher's name is not Erica. I don't know who you are, but I want you out of my live stream now. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. I'd appreciate that so much. Please subscribe right now. I do not know how close we are to 787,000 subscribers, but I am sure we are close, so please be sure to subscribe right now. Do it now. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jeremiah, thank you for the super chat. Jeremiah says, name 5 mathematics equations. Okay. I am not going to sit here and name equations for you. All you need to know is that I am smarter than you. Mason, thank you for the super chat. Mason says, surprise quiz. What's the atomic number for radium? Okay. I am not going to be doing any surprise quizzes. So how about you leave my live now? Matthew, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, Matthew. Matthew says, my 10-year-old Zachary just said, I know why Koi Dog's eyebrows are so big. He is trying to hide that Megamind-looking 7 head of his. Oh, okay. No. Matthew, I want your son Zachary to leave my live now. That is unacceptable. My eyebrows are not big. My eyebrows are not covering my forehead because my forehead is already extremely tiny. I want you out of my live now. You will not speak to me like that. I do not look like Megamind. Get out now. Honestly. Unacceptable. Why do you feel the need to cyberbully me here, okay? There is no reason to cyberbully me. I am the owner of this live stream. That means you are not allowed to be rude or disrespectful to me. I want you out of my live now if you're going to be rude to me. Mason, thank you for the super chat. Mason says, why are you studying instead of... one second. Mason says, why are you live streaming instead of studying? Yeah. I am going live because I am promoting the fact that everyone here should love school. Okay? This is a part of my homework. My teacher specifically told me to do this. So I want you out of my live now, Mason. You will not speak to me like that. Dr. Ghostface, thank you for the $5 green super chat. I am not reading that. That is so inappropriate. Joshi, thank you for the $10 yellow super chat. Thank you, Joshi. That is the second largest super chat of my entire live stream. Thank you, Joshi. You know what? I'm going to put your name on the good student list. Thank you, Joshi, for sending the second largest super chat of the entire live stream and not saying anything rude about it. I appreciate that so much. Shout out to Joshi. Make sure you subscribe to them. I appreciate that. Oh my God, it is so hot down here. I am sweating so much. I don't know how much longer I can do this for. I am not in my usual place, as you can see. I'm on vacation right now. And it feels like it's like 90 degrees in here. It is too hot. All right. That is why I did not want to go on vacation. That is why I wanted to stay at home and do my homework all day. Because when I stay at home and study and do homework all day, there is air conditioning. Samuel, thank you for the super chat. Samuel says, local CC here. Local CC here, you look like O'Hare from the Lorax. Okay, I do not know what the Lorax is because I do not watch movies. What do? I study, okay? Sorry. I study, okay? The Rise of the Victim, thank you for the super chat. The Victim says, I got an A+, thank you. I didn't ask, okay? When did I ask? How about you shut your mouth and leave my live now? Holy Laura, thank you for the super chat. I am not reading that. That is so inappropriate. That is so weird. Leave my live now. That is so rude. Ramon, are you kidding me? Wow. 1 second. Ramon, thank you so much for that $50 pink super chat. Oh my God. Ultranute, leave my live now. You are so lucky I can't yell. You are so I am banned from yelling after last night. After last night, I was told very specifically by the people in my house that I need to shut my loud mouth. So you are so lucky I can't get that loud of you. Leave my live now. That stupid dumb cat in the box is not allowed here. It covers my chat. Ramon, thank you for the $50 pink super chat. That is absolutely insane. Ramon says, dude, I absolutely love you. I am also an impulsive buyer and had the dumb idea to do this. Much love to everyone. Ramon, I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. You don't know how much that means to me, Ramon. That is insane. That is so huge. That is the #1 largest super chat of the entire live stream, Ramon. That means if it stays that way for the whole live, and I'm pretty sure it will, your name and your name alone is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream, and right now it is you. So you're going to be named number 163 on the official Koi Dog honor roll. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for that insane $50 pink super chat. Wow. That is insane. I appreciate that so much, Ramon. I'm going to put you on my super good student list. Shout out to you. Make sure you subscribe to Ramon. That is nuts. Omar, thank you for the super chat. That is so rude. Don't speak to me like that. Railroads, thank you for the super chat. Railroads, now, we do not need Hi here right now. We do not want Hi to be here. I am not allowed to yell. If you saw last night's live stream, you would see how loudly and how upset I yelled and got upset. I am not allowed to get upset. I was told very specifically to not yell and scream like I did. All right? So enough of that. I cannot do that again. Thank you. Kenny says, I'm subscribed to you. Thank you, Kenny. Please subscribe right now if you're new here. I would appreciate that so much. I assume we're somewhere near 787,000 subscribers. So please be sure to subscribe right now. Do it now. Thank you. Subscribe now. Jetta says, you're so dramatic. Okay, I am not dramatic. Okay, thank you. I appreciate the comment, but I am not dramatic. So how about you stop cyberbullying me and leave my live now because no one wants to hear your dumb opinion. Ronaldo says, I will drop a $500 super chat. Ronaldo, you do not need to do that. I appreciate the thoughts so much, but please, you do not need to do that. I'm ending the live in like 5-10 minutes anyway, so thank you for the thought, but you do not need to do that. Jeremiah, thank you for the super chat. Jeremiah says, I love every video you make. Thank you, Jeremiah. I make the best videos ever. I want everyone here right now to tell me how amazing my videos are, because all of my videos talk about how amazing school is. Thank you. Michelle says, yay, he's finally ending the live. I am not ending the live yet, okay? I'm going live for another 5-10 minutes still, so how about you shut your mouth and don't put words in my mouth, okay? No one wants to hear from you. I guarantee that everyone in this live stream wants me to keep going. Everyone here wants me to keep talking about how amazing school is. So how about you leave my live now? Disgusting. Giovanni says, I cheated on a test and passed. Okay, that is not funny. You should not be cheating on tests, okay? Channeled says, what is going on here? Okay, let me tell you what's going on here. This is a pro school live stream. It is a live stream where we discuss how much we like school. So because of that, there are 3 rules to this live stream. Rule number 1, there will be no rude comments about school here. That is not allowed here. Rule number 2 of my live stream, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me, because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number 3 of my live stream, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, like Ramon did, you are required to compliment me, because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. So leave my live now if you won't be nice to me. Who is that, Clay? Clay, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, Clay, for actually being nice to me. Unlike half the people in this live stream, it is completely unacceptable, the amount of disrespect that I am seeing in this live stream. Thank you, honestly. Unacceptable. I know I'm not in my usual location. I know I'm on vacation right now. I know. See? This is not where I usually go live. But that does not mean that you are allowed to violate the rules of my live stream. That does not mean that you are allowed to leave rude comments about school. Okay, that's not funny. We don't do that here. Thank you. Honestly. Now you may be wondering, why am I on vacation? I was forced to go on vacation. I did not want to go on vacation. I was forced to. Okay, my parents told me that I need to stop studying and go to the beach. I don't want to go to the beach. I want to stay home and study. Honestly, ridiculous. The says, what is your GPA? My GPA is the highest GPA that has ever been recorded in history. Leave my live now. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe right now. I would appreciate that so much. Thank you. Do it now. I'm talking to you. Subscribe now. Do it now. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Pumpkin Peppers. Wow. Pumpkin, thank you so much for that $10 yellow super chat. Jeez. Pumpkin says, LFMAO, I low-key don't mind school. It gives me stuff to do, even if I just stare at the wall instead of listening. Oh, that is not funny. School is the most amazing thing ever. How dare you say that? That is disgusting, honestly. School is so amazing. You should not be spacing out and not paying attention when your teachers are speaking. Do you realize that your teachers put in so much time and effort into making a good lesson plan, into helping you learn? The fact that you're ignoring your teacher is so rude. That is not funny at all. It is so unbelievably rude, and I want you out of my live stream if you're going to do that. Honestly, Pumpkin, that is not funny. I want everyone here right now to say, L, Pumpkin, that's not funny. Get out now. Kenshin the Wolf, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Kenshin says, if you don't like school, then you don't like good paying jobs. Don't use the J word here. That is not funny. We do not use the J-O-B word here. I don't care if J-O-Bs require school. That is not funny, okay? I am never going to fill out a J-O-B application. I want you out of my live now. You will not speak to me like that. How dare you? Ridiculous, honestly. Whoa. Clay, thank you so much for that $20 orange super chat. Jeez, Clay. That is the second largest super chat of the entire live stream. Thank you, Clay. Thank you for becoming a member of this live stream, and thank you for that. Clay says, finally, school for us is finally coming in 2 weeks. I am so happy to be in 5th grade. I'm so grateful to learn new stuff. I love mathematics. I love everything except video games. That is the perfect comment. That is what you should be saying when you're in my live stream. So thank you, Clay, for actually being nice to me and saying nice things. I appreciate that, okay? Video games are terrible for you, and you should never play them, especially when you could be at home studying. I am glad you love mathematics, Clay. I am putting you on the super good student list and the good student list where you belong. Thank you, Clay, for being nice to me and not being rude. I can see that super chat on my screen for the rest of my live stream now. So thank you so much for leaving a nice, respectful comment. I appreciate that. Goliath, thank you for that super chat. Goliath says, I stare at the clock during every art class. You know what? Good. That's what you should do. You should stare at the clock during art class because art class is not a real class. Girly Pop, thank you for the super chat. Girly Pop says, hello, nice to see you. Nice to see you too. Thank you for being here. I remember you. G Gaming, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for not leaving a rude message on my screen. Thank you. Now, I am only going to go live for another 2 or 3 minutes, so please be sure to spam your comment if you want a higher chance of me seeing it. And don't worry, I don't know, I'm either going to go live tomorrow night or, what's today? Is today Friday? Is today Friday or Thursday? I don't know. Oh, today's Thursday. So I'm either going to go live tomorrow night or I'm going to go live on Saturday. I'm debating. I'm on vacation right now, so maybe if I go live tomorrow, I'll go live tomorrow afternoon while I'm in the hot tub or something. That could be fun. A nice little relaxing live stream, since some people don't like it when I talk about school. Unacceptable. Blaze Kid says, I use my phone to cheat. Okay. Number 1, it's called a cellular device. Okay. Number 2, you should not be cheating. That is not funny. G Gaming, thank you for the super chat. Gaming says, get a job, Megamind. Okay. I don't need a job. I don't want a job. Get out now. Ooh. Thank you. I appreciate that. GG Pixels, thank you for the $5 green super chat. GG says, who remembers when schools had life in them back in the 2000s? Schools have always had life. Thank you very much. Leave my live now. That's not funny at all. Mr. Pumpkin, thank you for the super chat. Mr. Pumpkin spams job. That is not funny. We don't say job here. Oh my God, I'm exhausted. It is so hot down here. I am sweating so much. I'm going to have to end the live now. I am sweating way too much. I'm so hot right now. So thank you for being here. I appreciate that, but I need to cool down. I am overheating right now. That's how hot I am. So thank you for being here. I'm either going to go live tomorrow or Saturday. I will let you know when. One more shout out to Ramon, because Ramon sends a $50 pink super chat. That is the number 1 largest super chat of the entire live stream. So Ramon's name is going on the official Koi Dog honor roll. So shout out to you, Ramon. I appreciate that. Yeah. Where am I right now? I am on vacation right now, as you can see. I am not at my house right now. Tomorrow, I'm going to have a nice relaxing day either in the hot tub, or I might go somewhere fun. Maybe I'll go live tomorrow during the day. I'll let you know. But yeah, I have a question for everyone here. Do you get notifications when I go live, or do you find me through the YouTube Shorts? I'm very curious about that. So I do wonder, do you get notified when I go live, or are you scrolling on YouTube Shorts and you see? Thank you. MK says shorts. Okay. Clover says notification. Moyo says shorts. Okay. So it seems like it's a lot. It's both, it looks like. It's a lot of scroll. Okay, scrolling. Okay, everyone says scrolling, both, notified. Okay, good to know. Because I might go live tomorrow. I'll let you know. Delta, leave my live now. GTAG, thank you so much for that $20 orange super chat. Right as I'm ending the live stream. That's insane. GTAG says, I like art I like art. School sucks. I use my phone during class. Recess is the best out. How dare you? Honestly, that's disgusting. I want you out of my life now. That is not funny at all. Get out now. I'm putting you on the bad student list. Honestly, I'm trying to end the live stream, and what happens? I get a rude super chat. That's not funny. You're going to ruin my entire night now. You have ruined the rest of my night. Get out now. School is the most amazing thing ever. Thank you. Bug Killer, thank you for the super chat. Bug Killer says, L. Clay, also here's a job application to get 200. Now, I am not filling out this job application. Are you the one who gave me this? I am not filling this out. I don't care if I get $200. I don't care if I get $1 million. I am never filling out this job application. Get out now. Ridiculous. Now, I'm either going to go live tomorrow or Saturday. Now, I am 100% definitely going live on Saturday night, but I might go live tomorrow night. So make sure you subscribe if you're new here and turn on notifications so you can see when I go live if you're interested. But yeah, if I go live tomorrow, it'll be a more chill live stream where I am relaxing and enjoying myself because it is my vacation. Now, thank you for being here. I appreciate that. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I hope you are all studying for the rest of your night. Good night. It is so hot down here. I wish I could go live longer, but I physically cannot. I am exhausted. It's probably, I think it's like 80 degrees down here or something. I need to go back to air conditioning. Thank you. Good night. Have a wonderful night. Make sure you stay tuned for either tomorrow night or Saturday. Thank you. Good night.